Irish water is very much a creature of Fine Gael. I think if you check the manifestos, the idea or concept of water charges was certainly something suggested by the Troika, but as indeed has been borne out in evidence.
Was it not insisted on by the Troika?
That it was borne out in evidence, indeed, it should see, and I can't comment on the evidence, but if you check the evidence to do with the banking inquiry, for example, you will see that the delegations from various institutions, including the IMF and the Department of Finance, confirmed that it was the bottom line that they were interested in. So whether it was through direct taxation or otherwise, where they went. So it would be incorrect to say that this was in any way a creature of the previous government. Unfortunately, inconvenient as it may be, this is very much a creature of Fine Gael.
Making the point that the composition of the role of the next election could be the crucial factor that determines whether Irish water survives or not. What would Fianna Fáil be doing in government?
Well, Fianna Fáil will first of all recognise the fact that this work is being carried out by frontline people in local authorities throughout the country through these service level agreements. So those staff must be kept. Certainly, there needs to be some level of coordination on a national basis. We would reduce that by get rid of Irish water, abolish it. There would need to be some level of consistency nationally, perhaps 100 employees to coordinate that work through local authorities, and that would be funded through direct taxation.
So there would be a scaled down. Sorry, there would be a scaled down Irish water.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Irish water would be abolished. I want to be unequivocal about that. The work would be rolled out through the local authority network and the many employees that, indeed, we're just recognising the fact that is who's doing it at the moment through service level agreements. But to make matters worse, Irish Water now setting out to fire 1,200 of those people, make the taxpayer pay for it, and continue with their bonus culture.
I'm not clear. I'll come back to Senator Dillon. I'm just not clear who makes the decisions, who would make the decisions under your proposal about the strategic future of the water service here, where the investments should be, what should be prioritised, where would the decision making lie?
Yeah, but first of all, that's information that's in the hands of every local authority in the country nationally in advance of Irish Water.
Yeah.
That remains to be the case. There may not need to be a national level of coordination, small amount of people, along the same lines perhaps as the NRA, but delivered locally in the normal way. So it's not a case of a scaled down or a different or a renamed Irish Water. Irish Water would be gone, abolished, and we're unequivocal.